Came home from a work trip 2 days early, and found my 9-year-old daughter home alone, scrubbing the kitchen floor as punishment. My in-laws had taken their real granddaughter to an amusement park. I didn't yell, I didn't cry, I just did what I had to do. By the next morning, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Hi, I'm Emma, 35, I work in insurance, turning other people's disasters into neat little reports and spreadsheets, everything sorted, everything by the book. People call me in a panic and I just go describe the damage, no emotion, please. I used to run my life the same way, tidy, calm, no drama, for the most part. It worked until it didn't. I have a daughter, Evelyn, she's 9, sweet, bright, a little shy, obsessed with ponies, makes the weirdest little creatures out of Play-Doh, at night. She likes asking deep questions, like why rainbows aren't black and white, or if Grandma Brenda's allergy to her is actually a thing. Oh right, Brendan, my husband. Well, technically at the time. Anyway, we were 3 years in, he had a daughter too, Amanda, 11, that one's easy, if you're not her grandma, her dad, or holding ice cream. She doesn't have time for you, she lived with us full time. Her mom skipped town for Texas, even before the divorce was final. When Brendan and I got together, I really believed it could work, that adults could build something new, that kids adjust, love wins. Blah blah, all the Hallmark movie crap. And for a while, it kind of did. We rented a small apartment at first, tiny, but it was ours. I worked, he worked. The girls went to school. Fought over markers, made up, it wasn't perfect, but it was stable, and after the mess of my first marriage, stable was all I wanted. Then everything started slipping, Brendan got laid off. Some corporate restructuring nonsense, he was looking for work, I started taking on extra hours, money got tight, then his parents came in with their big offer, move in with us. Just for a little while, I felt my stomach twist the second I heard it. His mom and I, let's just say we weren't exactly soulmates, she said, sweetheart, like it was a slur. But I couldn't afford the rent alone. So we moved into their old creaky house in a quiet Illinois suburb, front porch swing, flag on the lawn. And that classic mindset that grandkids come in two categories, ours and the others. I told myself we could manage, that it was temporary, that I still had control. Then came the business trip. 4 days in St. Louis, I wrapped up early, and came home Saturday instead of Monday, thought I'd surprise the girls, grab pizza, throw on cartoons, maybe make a blanket fort, just something cozy. The house was too quiet. That kind of quiet that feels wrong. I found Evelyn in the kitchen, wearing an oversized t-shirt on her knees scrubbing the floor with a rag, alone, 9 years old. I asked, "Where is everyone?" She said, "They went to the park." I'm grounded, just like that, calm like it was normal, like it wasn't the first time. I didn't scream, didn't throw things. Didn't stage a reality TV-worthy meltdown. I packed our stuff, mine and hers, grabbed the important documents, left a note on the counter, "You left a child home alone," called it punishment. "Took your real granddaughter to have fun. My daughter's not spending another night in this house ever." And we walked out, got a motel room, I ordered pizza, turned on cartoons. Let Evelyn eat an entire tub of ice cream. I didn't say much, just stayed close. That night, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Brendan over and over, voicemails, texts, they were home. They'd seen the note, they knew I knew, he tried to explain, said it was strict parenting, that they weren't far, seriously. I asked, "Emma, come on, you know how my mom is, she was just trying to teach them some discipline, so." Her idea of discipline is abandoning a 9-year-old while y'all go ride roller coasters. Silence. It was a misunderstanding. No, a misunderstanding is wearing mismatched socks. This was deliberate, this was cruel. He kept talking. I hit decline. I didn't bother calling his parents. What for? I'd already done what needed to be done. The realization that my daughter wasn't happy didn't hit me all at once. It crept in slowly, quietly. Like a leaky faucet, dripping in the back of your mind. In the way she looked at me across the dinner table. In the silence where her morning songs used to be. She used to sing while eating cereal something about rainbows and unicorns. And how Tuesdays weren't real days, now just silence. When we first moved into Brendan's parents' house, I told myself it was no big deal, just a rough patch, a couple of months tops, he'd find work, we'd get back on track. I mean, we were grown-ups, adults push through, right? The first few days were strained. His mom greeted me with a smile that made me want to take a shower. His dad was like background noise on a TV with the volume turned down. You knew he was there. But you didn't care. "Hope you'll be comfortable, sweetheart," she said, showing me our room. "We did our best, but we understand. It must be hard for you to adjust to a real family, a real family." Bookmark that phrase, it'll come back later. Living under their roof was like trying to navigate a minefield in ballet slippers. Smile, but not too wide. Don't put your mug there. Don't open windows after 5 p.m. Unless you want to summon a tornado straight from hell. I tried to be polite, too polite, maybe. I mistook tolerance for submission. Amanda adjusted right away. She got her own room. Her own shelf in the bathroom. Her special chair at the dinner table. Evelyn, meanwhile, started off sharing a room with her. That lasted 2 weeks until suddenly Evelyn moved, because Amanda wasn't sleeping well. I let it go, smiled through it, because heaven forbid I become that woman. The nagging second wife who's always starting drama. Then came the money. Turns out Brendan's parents had a second mortgage. And surprise, they couldn't keep up with the payments. His mom had a tiny pension. His dad worked at a hardware store 2 days a week just to keep from rotting. Their credit history was already 6 feet under from some sketchy business venture they tried a decade ago. Brendan, no steady job, no decent income in over 2 years, so guess whose clean credit score and reliable paycheck came to the rescue? Yep, mine. The mortgage went in my name, their house, their rules, my money. Officially, it was a contribution to the family. Realistically, I was paying for a house I didn't own. Emotionally, it felt like paying rent to someone who insulted your kid, and then told you to smile more. But I told myself it was temporary. We were a team. We'd get through it. Meanwhile, Brendan's mother began her master class in passive-aggressive grandparenting. Not directly, she was way too classy for that. She just chipped away at Evelyn. At first, it was small things. Evelyn laughed less, stopped drawing, then came the fake stomach aches before school. She started hiding her little art projects in her backpack, instead of showing them off on the fridge, like she used to. I asked her, "Why didn't you show Grandma your drawing?" She shrugged, she said. "The house already looks messy enough." I didn't want to believe it. Maybe just a poorly timed joke. I brought it up to Brendan. He shrugged too. Mom's just tired. Don't take it personally. Then came the candy ban. Cookies gone. Chocolate vanished. Apparently, some children are better off without sugar, especially the hyper ones. Guess which one she meant. Then Amanda's birthday happened. Cake, gifts, balloons, singing. Evelyn sat in the corner trying to look happy.